Good morning, students. Today we are entering into a new chapter 6 statistics. So, we basically know that statistics means graph, pie chart, mean, medium, mode. But in general, statistics means data. Data is nothing but a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurement, etc. For example, staff's age in school 27, 51, 19, 21, 30. So, these are the collection of ages. So, it's known as data. There are two types of data, primary data and secondary data. Primary data. These are the data that are collected in person for the first time for a specific purpose. So, this data is collected in person for the first time. For example, Kamala Raj has collected the data of math mark from a student in person. So, Kamala Raj went to the student to collect the mark in person. Census in a village. They will go to take census in village separately. They will go to the person and take. So that's also an example for primary data. Collection of colors which the students like in class. So they will be in many person will like many colors. So they will be in separate person idea. Secondary data. These are the data that are sourced from some places that has originally collected it. This kind of data has been already collected by some person. So, secondary data means the data which has been already collected by some other person. Example, Geeta also collected the data, but she took it from a record which has already recorded them. So, she data Geeta also collected a data, but she took it from a record. So, it is known as secondary data. Frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution. A frequency distribution is the arrangement of the given data in the form of table showing frequency with which each variable occurs. Frequency distribution is nothing but the numbers are arranged in a order in the table form. There are two types of distribution table, namely frequency distribution table for ungrouped data and frequency distribution table for grouped data. Now we will see ungrouped data. Ungrouped data is also known as discrete data. Ungrouped data can assume only a whole number and an exact measure. This ungrouped data should be an exact measure. That means exactly the same number we have to say. For example, if my age is 21, then I have to say my age is 21. These are the data that cannot have range of value. That means, so I said my age is 21. I should not say my age will lie between 20 to 25. As usual way to represent this by bar graph. We can use bar graph and we can represent this ungrouped data. For example, the number of teachers in a school. So we know how much teachers belongs to this school. Example for ungrouped data. So we'll move on to a problem related to ungrouped data. Represent the following data in ungrouped frequency table which gives the number of children in 25 families. So they have given this problem is based on a ungrouped frequency table. So they have given number of child in 25 families. 25 families we have to find number of child. For example, in first family we have one child, in second family we have three child, in third family zero, like that it so goes on. So we have taken table number of child we have from 3 4 6. So I have took in ascending order 0 to 6. For tally mark, let's see how many of them having zero child. See, one, two. Two families have zero child. So two vertical line. Now let's move on for one. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So, 4 vertical line, fifth one should be in cross line. So, it will be easy for us to count and another one vertical line. So, 6. Now, for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same as 1. So, we are drawing here 6 lines. Now, let's check for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 child. Now we'll move on to fourth one. 1, 2, 3. So we have drawn 3 vertical line. Now for 5. 1, 2, 3. We have 3, 5. So we have drawn 3 vertical line. Now let's check for 6. We have only 1, 6. So we have drawn 1 vertical line. So if we count this vertical line 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, fifth one here it's in a cross side. So 5, 6. So 6. Likewise, if we add all this, we should get 25. 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 3, 24. 24 plus 1, 25. So we have got 25. 25 families. Now we will see grouped data. Grouped data is also known as a continuous data. A grouped data is any value within a certain interval. This grouped data will be in a certain interval. The data can take values between certain range with the highest and the lowest value. So this data will be in a range. For example, 10, 15, 20. So the highest will be 20 and the lowest will be 10. Continuous data can be tabled in what is called as a frequency distribution. This can be generally represented using histogram. Example, the age of a person in a village. So in a village there will be many person in many age. So they will take in an interval from birth to 5 years, 5 years to 15 years. So like that we can get this in an interval, the height and the weight of the students of your class. So likewise, there will be many students in different height and different weight. So this also we can calculate it using grouped data. So problem related to grouped data. Form a continuous frequency distribution table for the marks obtained by 30 students in an 10th standard public exam. Continuous frequency distribution. As I told, grouped data is also known as continuous data. So this problem is based on a grouped data. So they have given that mark obtained by 30 students. 30 students mark obtained in 10th public exam. So these are the mark that 30 students obtained in 10th public exam. So for continuous we have to find the range. So range is nothing but maximum value minus minimum. Maximum mark is 495. Minimum mark is 157. So range is equal to maximum value minus minimum. So maximum mark is 495, minimum mark is 157. So if we minus that, we will get 338. So the range is 338. Number of class intervals. Number of class intervals is equal to range by n. N is nothing but number of values. So we have found that range is 338 divided by 50 is equal to 6.76. Approximately we will get 7 class intervals. See, these are the values of 30 students obtained in 10th standard public exam. So we will take class interval from 150 to 200, 200 to 250, 250 to 300, 300 to 350, 350 to 400, 400 to 450, 450 to 500. So let's check how many of them took from 150 to 200. 1, 2. Two students took from 150 to 200, so I have drawn two straight line. Now 250, 200 to 250. 1, 2, 3. Three students obtained in that, so three straight lines. 250 to 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six students obtained in that range. So as I said, four straight line, fifth one should be cross line, so it will be easy for us to count. Now 300 to 350. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of them took in the range of 300 to 350. Now 350 to 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 students in that range. Now 400 to 450. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 students obtained in that range. Now 450 to 500. 1, 2, 3. So 3 students obtained in that range. So if we count this, we should get 30. So 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 6 11, 11 plus 5 16, 16 plus 7 21, 23, 23 plus 4 27, 27 plus 3 is equal to 30. So we have got 30. That's all for today, students. Thank you. We'll meet in next class.